So Flagworks did this Valentine's event and... oh, I'm late. As you probably know already, there was no new map added. There were, however, many new weapons that you could get with roses. How do you gain roses? Easy! Kill! Fun fact! Originally you would get only 250 roses per kill, though after talking to the dev, he upped it to 400. He was gonna do it anyway, but I think I helped to add it quicker. And with that out of the way, let's actually look at the weapons and their stats. First, we have the heart here. It does 65 damage with a short charge before throwing it. It has a 1 second cooldown and it is perfectly accurate. It's almost instant, but it's not hit scan. And while it may be the cheapest weapon, I've had a lot of fun playing with it and I really think it's underrated. It promotes more the defensive playstyle, but I think it is simply just a better sniper, even if it cannot do headshots. Here are some clips of me having a lot of fun with it.
Nah, bro, like, this gun is way too funny. The rag. Yeah. Either I'm high or this is the most fun I've had in a while. Look at that spear!
The enchanted spellbook was one of the most broken weapons in the entire event. It can deal 50 damage, 12 damage per direct hit and 3 damage per tick of afterburn. It can tick up to 3 times a second and it has infinite ammo. It can also do splash damage, which can be very devastating against groups. Shots do not stack in afterburn, however. Before the nerf, it had pretty much all the same stats, however, it dealt 75 damage in total, with a 15 damage direct hit and 5 damage per tick. If you think that this weapon is annoying now, then trust me, it was way more annoying before, dealing 75 damage instead of 50. It could destroy a whole team if they would group up, and trust me, I have many clips of me just dominating with it while also using the Inferno staff. I'm very glad that it got an emergency nerf because honestly it really needed it. But before we continue the video, you should subscribe, it really helps me to make these videos. Currently we're going for 1000 subscribers and we are very close. Let's get there! Next up we got the Staff of Healing. The ability heals yourself for 15 HP and the nearby teammates for 25. It deals 26 damage, which is a bit lower than normal, and it takes up a weapon slot. I think this weapon is a must if you are a VIP. It can be a nice healing option and a really quick heal if you need it. The fact that it heals others means that you can keep the entire team healed. I love that Ed made a melee weapon for more of a support playstyle as I suggested, but I think there should be a small nerf to the healing gun, because the coordinated team can easily abuse it. The reason why free-to-plays shouldn't really use it is because 2 weapon slots isn't much and you really would need a second weapon, but feel free to use your slots however you want. The Sakura shotgun can deal up to 80 damage and it has 8 ammo. It also reloads in 3 seconds. Pretty simple stats. But as it says, it's pretty much just pass but cracked. This thing is a beast in close quarter combat. However, if the enemies have either a long hallway or dynamite, finding a use for this is hard. The weapon is situational, but most of the time it's really useful. The Cubit's crossbow can deal 14 damage on direct hits, 4 damage with a max splash damage, it has 30 ammo and can shoot up to 4 times a second with a max of 72 DPS. It also reloads in 2 seconds. This weapon is just the ray gun, but worse. What's the reason for it? Well, if you click fast enough, the ray gun has way more DPS than this thing. Also, that one extra splash damage from the ray gun comes way more handy than people might think. If you didn't get the ray gun, however, this thing is pretty solid. The Tommy gun. It can deal 12 damage in the body and 14 in the head. It has 100 ammo. And it can shoot 11 times per second with a DPS of 132. It also reloads too in just 2 seconds. It's a beast in one-on-one fights. However, if you fight more than one person in a tunnel, it really isn't that good. Reason? The bullets you shoot can get blocked by a dead body of the first person that you've killed because of some broken hitboxes. With the M4A1, it usually isn't a problem because in just 2 seconds, it's a beast in one-on-one fights. However, if you fight more than one person in a tunnel, it really isn't that good. Reason? The bullets you shoot can get blocked by a dead body of the first person that you've killed because of some broken hitboxes. With the M4A1, it usually isn't a problem because, however, once the bug gets fixed, it will be much better. And other than that, we got the new cosmetics, which my favorite has to be the real nice top hat. The cosmetics from this event are in general really cool. While there were not many changes other than the new weapons, I still think that this update was really good. I had fun playing while farming, and pretty much most of the weapons are really fun to play. Also, because you made it to the end of the video, I can tell you now that the next update is gonna be huge. At least for me. So you should definitely prepare for the update that comes next. Because honestly, it's gonna be probably the best update, at least in my opinion. And when it comes out, you'll 100% understand why. Consider subscribing. These videos do take quite a bit to make, so every single bit of support helps me to keep making them. See you in the next one.